10 steps to become more attractive than 99% of the men. What if I told you you're one adjustment away from being that guy? When you fix your posture, choose the right cut, and smell like self-control, you don't just look attractive, you radiate control, clarity, and confidence. Here's the brutal truth. You're being ignored, not because you're unattractive, but because you dress like you don't exist. You just need the final 10 steps that elevate everything you already have. Let's dive in. Welcome to GQ Vibes, your go-to channel for real, relatable advice. This is where high-value men show up every day to elevate their style, boost their confidence, and navigate the complexities of modern manhood with purpose and class. Number 1. Workout exercise to level up your physique. Some men only hit the gym when they're chasing size, like muscles are the only metric of masculinity. Others, they drop fitness altogether once they get comfortable, thinking strength has an expiration date. That mindset alone is what keeps most men average. Here's what to do instead. Train like your future self depends on it. Focus on functional strength, movements that carry into real life. Deadlifts over bicep curls. Pull-ups instead of machines. Add flexibility and core work to fix posture, boost energy, and eliminate those little aches you've accepted as normal. This isn't about chasing abs. It's about becoming sharper, stronger, more capable. The bonus? Clothes sit better on a well-aligned body. Shoulders square out, your back straightens, and suddenly, you look like someone who handles life. Discipline shows, even under a shirt. People feel it. And whether it's at work, at dinner, or just walking into a room, you want your presence to say, "I'm in control." You don't need to train for Instagram. Train to move better, feel better, and live like someone who takes himself seriously. That's the kind of energy that separates you from 99% of other men. Number 2. Get a good haircut often. Here's where most men lose the plot. They find a haircut that once worked and stick to it for a decade. Or worse, they only get trimmed when they're told, "You need a cut." If your hair only looks good for the first 3 days after a cut, you're doing it wrong. Here's what to do instead. Find a barber who doesn't just cut hair, but shapes identity. Someone who understands your face shape, your daily routine, your job, even your wardrobe. And then stay consistent. Every 2 to 3 weeks, whether it's just a fade cleanup or a full reset. Why? Because grooming isn't about being flashy, it's about not falling off. It's about showing the world that you care enough to stay sharp without ever having to say it. People, especially decision makers, notice sharp grooming. It communicates precision, reliability, and subtle leadership. Even CEOs, guys who could skip every self-care rule, don't miss their barber appointments. Not because they're trying to impress, but because they understand this. When you look refined, you're taken seriously before you speak. Get your haircut game right, and watch how your presence changes in every room you enter. Number 3. Grow the beard you can rock. Too many men treat their face like a gamble. They either cling to a patchy beard like it's a badge of honor, or go clean-shaven by default because they've always done it that way. That's not strategy, it's autopilot. Here's what to do instead. Choose facial hair that works for you. That means understanding your beard density, jawline shape, and how much maintenance you're realistically going to put in. A clean, trimmed stubble might make you look rugged and confident. A boxed beard with sharp edges could make your jawline pop. Use beard oil. Line your neckline. Taper your sideburns. It's these tiny details that separate trying from mastered. You're not just growing a beard, you're sculpting authority. And listen, if it's not growing in right, don't force it. Own the look you can rock, not the one you wish you could. A neat stubble beats a scraggly beard every time. Facial hair is one of the few things that instantly adds character. Women see it as maturity. Men see it as confidence. And when it's done right, you don't just look good. You look like someone who knows he looks good. Ready for the next move? Let's keep going. Number 4. Develop a skincare routine. Here's what many men still get wrong. They treat skincare like something optional, or worse, something not manly. They wait until their face feels like sandpaper or breaks out from shaving before they even think about products. That's not maintenance, that's firefighting. Here's what to do instead. Build a simple routine and stick to it. Cleanser to remove dirt, moisturizer to lock in hydration, sunscreen to protect your face from aging like a leather wallet. That's your core 3. Bonus move? Add a gentle exfoliator twice a week to clear dead skin and bring out that natural glow. Yes, you have one. Good skin doesn't just make you look younger, it makes you look competent, collected, and well-rested. In fact, studies show that clear skin boosts perceived trustworthiness and competence by over 20%. That's not just attractive, it's advantageous. This isn't vanity, it's hygiene. Just like brushing your teeth, but for your face. And when your skin looks refreshed, you don't need filters, you don't need excuses, and you definitely don't need to explain yourself. People notice, even if they don't say it out loud. Number 5, improve your posture. Let's be honest, some men look defeated before they even open their mouths. Shoulders rolled forward, neck craned like they've been scrolling for hours, and a walk that says, "I'd rather not be seen." That posture? It's costing you presence. Here's what to do instead. Master the neutral spine. Stand with your head aligned over your shoulders, chest open, chin slightly tucked, feet shoulder-width apart. When you walk, lead with your sternum, not your phone. Good posture does more than make you look taller. It gives you energy. It reduces lower back pain. It improves your breathing. But more importantly, it tells the world you take yourself seriously. Think about the best speakers, the leaders, the men everyone notices when they walk into a room. They don't slouch, and neither should you. The smallest adjustment in how you hold yourself can shift how people respond to you and how you respond to your own reflection. Stand tall. Sit with presence. Move like you belong, because you do. Number 6, invest in good clothes. Here's the common trap, buying more clothes thinking it solves the problem. But your closet ends up full of shirts that don't fit, jackets that don't match, and logos loud enough to start conversations you didn't ask for. Here's what to wear instead. Fewer clothes, but better ones. Prioritize fit over brand. A plain Oxford that hugs your frame beats a flashy designer piece that hangs like a curtain. Fabric matters too. Wool, cotton, linen. Not just for comfort, but for how it drapes and holds shape. You don't need to spend like a celebrity to look like one. You just need intentional pieces that work together. Build a wardrobe around neutral tones, clean lines, and timeless silhouettes. Because when your outfit is well balanced, people assume you are too. Great clothes don't shout. They whisper power. They say, "This man has standards. He gets it." And that, right there, is what makes people look twice. Number 7, keep eye contact. Here's what a lot of men get wrong. They either avoid eye contact like they're guilty of something, or they lock eyes so hard it turns into a staring contest. Both make people uncomfortable. One signals insecurity, the other screams intensity overload. Here's what to do instead. Hold calm, confident eye contact. Not forced, not aggressive, just steady enough to show you're actually there. Blink naturally, soften your gaze just slightly. And when you're listening, don't look around the room. Look at the person speaking. Eye contact is one of the quickest ways to earn trust. It shows you're not hiding, it shows you care. And most importantly, it shows you're confident enough to be seen. In conversation without solid eye contact, your words land flat, even if your message is gold. And this doesn't just apply on dates. In meetings, presentations, even casual chats, eye contact is your unspoken advantage. It says, "I respect you, and I respect myself." Use it like a tool, because when you do, people remember how you made them feel, even if they forget what you said. Listen with no intention to talk. Most men think they're good listeners, but in reality, they're just waiting for their turn to speak. They hear keywords, zone out, and start loading their next opinion like a browser tab. Here's what to do instead. Listen with nothing to prove. Let people finish. Nod when it makes sense. Ask questions that show you're processing, not just preparing a reply. That's active listening, and it changes everything. Because in a world full of noise, listeners are rare, and they're respected. People open up more, they trust you faster, they feel seen, and in return, they remember you. Yes, women notice, but so do clients, friends, even your kids. It's magnetic. And here's the kicker. When you actually listen, your words carry more weight when you do speak. You don't need to say much, just enough. So the next time you're in a conversation, try it. No interruptions, no angles. Just be present. You'll be amazed at how powerful silence can be when you own it. Number 9, use cologne properly. Here's a common mistake. thinking cologne is just about smelling good, so guys overdo it, or worse, they use whatever's cheap and strong, hoping it'll do the heavy lifting. But all it does is choke the room. Here's what to wear instead. One signature scent, not 10. One. Something that fits your personality, your wardrobe, and your lifestyle. Spray it once on your pulse points, neck, chest, and wrists. That's it. Let it settle into your skin. Why? Because scent is memory. It connects straight to the emotional brain. The right fragrance makes you unforgettable without saying a word. Whether it's a handshake or a hug, that subtle trace you leave behind, it lingers longer than your voice. Look for base notes like sandalwood, bergamot, or vetiver. They speak in quiet confidence, not desperation. A well-chosen scent says you're refined, that you plan ahead, that details matter. Cologne isn't about covering up. It's about finishing strong. Use it right, and they'll remember how you smelled before they remember what you wore. Number 10. Your shoes are more important than you think. Most men wear shoes like an afterthought. Same pair everywhere. Beat up from years of errands, comfort first, style nowhere. It's the quickest way to ruin an otherwise solid outfit. Here's what to wear instead. Build a small rotation that covers your life. Leather loafers for business or dinners. Chelsea boots for a modern edge. Clean, neutral sneakers for every day. Each pair says something. Make sure it says the right thing. Because shoes aren't just accessories, they're signals. They show people how you take care of yourself. Dirty soles, they notice. Scuffed toes, they assume. Well-kept footwear, they respect you more and trust you faster. Pro tip, let your shoes breathe. Rotate them, polish them, store them properly. These aren't just purchases, they're investments in your image. And remember, when you walk into a room, people look down before they look up. Start strong from the ground up, and the rest of your outfit will follow. If you're still watching right now, you're part of the 1% who actually apply what they learn. Check the video description for links to the products and tools we mentioned, tailored to help you look and feel your best without the guesswork. Now type, "I'm leveling up" in the comments to let us know you're part of the real community. That simple line tells us you don't just watch, you act. Bonus point, your voice is underrated power. Most men don't realize their voice is costing them presence. They speak too fast, too soft, too high-pitched, or worse, they end every sentence like they're unsure of their own words. That subtle uptick, it erases authority. Here's what to do instead. Lower your tone. Not dramatically, just naturally. Slow down, just enough to let your words carry weight. And then pause, just long enough to make people lean in. You don't need to fake anything. A confident voice doesn't shout, it anchors the room. People listen longer, trust you quicker. And yes, women feel safer around it. Colleagues respect it, friends hear it, and strangers remember it. The best part, it's free, it's powerful, and with practice, it becomes your most magnetic trait. This one's our thank you gift for sticking around, because you're clearly part of the 1% who never stop improving. Let's do a quick recap. Exercise with intention. Maintain a sharp haircut. Groom the beard that fits you. Build a smart skincare routine. Improve your posture. Dress with strategy. Hold eye contact. Listen deeply. Wear cologne correctly. Never underestimate your shoes. Bonus? Master your voice. Each one of these changes is simple, but when they stack up, you don't just look more attractive. You become the man others want to follow, and few ever forget. Like this video if you got real value from it. It helps us grow and keeps this content visible for more men like you. Subscribe to GQ Vibes for daily style and mindset upgrades that help you live sharper every single day. And share this with one man who's ready to upgrade, but doesn't know where to start. We've recommended the perfect video for you. It's already waiting on your screen. Click it now and continue this journey with us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.